What's up, everybody? Welcome to part number 1 of the Full Case Profit Challenge 2025 Topps Pro Debut Baseball. This should be a blast. This is going to be a shorter series. These sealed hobby cases are only 8 boxes. So basically what we're going to do, 2 boxes per video, 4-part series, and we're going to see if we can go green. These are a lot of fun. I mean, just in general. First of all, I love minor league baseball. I love the logos and the team names and all that good stuff. And I love the format of Pro Debut because you get so many autos and you get so many numbered cards in each box. I mean, every video that we do, we're going to get a minimum of 8 autographs. And with this being a sealed case, I've seen a lot of really big hits coming out of sealed cases of this product. It came out a while ago. We just didn't really have time to squeeze this in because Update came out. We got so many releases just jammed in together, but this should be a blast. I cannot wait. And by the way, this is part 1. Make sure to watch this video in its entirety and put your guess in as to where you think we are going to finish the series. We are doing a closest guess giveaway. Typically, we let part 1 run for a little while, but with my Fanatics exclusive blasters, probably going to be here tomorrow. We may just not skip a day. But I'll remind everybody who missed this part number 1, if they watch the Fanatics blasters, I'll remind them to come back and put their closest or their guess in to see if they can win the closest guess challenge. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this. 2 boxes per video. Like I said, 4 parts, 8 autos per video. The number you're going to see pop up in the top left of the screen is what I paid for a sealed case. And I pre-ordered this sealed case, and after taxes, it was $950. So we're going to start at minus $950 and see if we can go green. Do I think we would go green in this challenge? I've been red hot on the channel, absolutely red hot, almost unsustainably hot at this point. I don't know if that's going to continue with this set. Because this set is so fun, I sure hope it does. I'm not sure if I would pick green, though, because again, these are minor league cards, minor league unis. They don't the autos don't hold as much value as they would for a major league uniform card, for like an autographed rookie card or something like that, just in case you're new to this product. But I'm going to start getting into this every year just because I love it. I really liked this last year, and I've done 2 boxes of this so far, and in the 2 boxes, it's been okay. I mean, I haven't hit anything crazy. Those were 2 loose boxes on their own, but a sealed case should offer us some good stuff. So again, minus $950 is going to be our start. And if you're new to the profit challenges, if you've never seen these before, you will not see values pop up for low-end base cards and stuff like that. But we will do a miscellaneous total at the end to account for all that stuff. So let's get into it and see what we can get. There's a lot of big names in this checklist. Keep that in mind. A lot of big names. All the top prospects. There's Colin Houck for my Mets, Charlie Condon, Carson Williams, Aiden Miller. Our first hit is going to be an insert. Travis Bazana, ballpark promos. And flip it over. Autograph. This is actually a good one. It is a paper auto. Hyun Seok Jang. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm not 100% sure. A little bit of corner issue with that card. This guy is a big-time prospect for the Dodgers, I believe. Yes. Free agent for the Dodgers. This is an underrated autograph in this set. I think this guy throws absolute heat. I didn't realize he played in the minors last year a little bit. So, but I've heard good things about him. I don't even know, if the numbers are going to match up with him, but I've heard good things about that particular pitcher. Now, I don't see any damage in the chromes, thank goodness, because the last box I opened, like almost every chrome was damaged. So we got Esbel Gonzalez, Connor Griffin. Connor Griffin is a big chase for me. And there's Travis Sikora, another big chase for me as well. Washington Nationals top pitching prospects. Pack number 2. These videos should be relatively quick. I'm not going to fly through at 1,000 miles an hour. I do want to enjoy these. I do like these cards. Whoa, we got greens and all kinds of stuff in here. I want to enjoy this set for sure. But pretty, I mean, we got 6 packs per box. It's a total of 12 packs per video. So just keep that in mind. There's Churio. We got a green. Is this going to be an insert? I think it's a green insert. There's Walcott. And it's going to be Alex Gordon, 6 of 99. Alex Gordon. Oh, these are the throwback cards, the minor league throwback cards. I pulled a Cliff Lee one of this one. Wichita Wranglers, Alex Gordon, 6 of 99. That's actually kind of cool. In great shape as well. This is not a chrome, but a rainbow foil. And it's interesting. It says image right here. So I'm wondering if that's kind of some kind of image variation or if they all say that. We'll have to see if we pull another one. Drafted Hagen Smith. Bryce Eldridge, top prospect. We got a Brewers. This is going to be an auto, non-auto. Bryce McCage. 15 of 99 on the green chrome. So 2 green to 99s. A lot of numbered stuff, like I said in here. It's a lot of fun to rip this product. And our auto, Aiden Miller. Nice one. 2 good autos to start. Unfortunately, paper for both. But still, Aiden Miller, top Phillies prospect. That is pretty awesome. So Miller played, looks like at 3 levels last season with the Phillies minor league system. All right, Chromes. Let's see if we get any big names in here. Almeida. I've pulled a million of that guy's autographs. Seaver King and Colin Houck. Next pack. Pretty good start. I'm pretty happy with those 2 autos thus far. You also can pull patch autos out of here, although I have not pulled one yet. They have some really cool looking patch autos. All right, we got a purple rainbow foil. It's going to be numbered, and that's going to be Jack Penny. Tigers, prospect. 186 of 299 for Jack Penny. 23-year-old prospect drafted in 2024. We got Tink Hence, and then we got a purple chrome. J.D. Dix. I pulled a bunch of his numbered stuff as well. 101 of 125 on the purple color match. J.D. Dix. I pulled a bunch of his Bowman numbered stuff. And Agustin Ramirez. Sometimes there's a random base card. But the code is the same as the other codes. So I don't know why that happens sometimes, but you'll see a random base card. Another auto we're chasing, Nick Kurtz. There's his chrome. There's Christian Campbell, Jonah Tong, big names in here. Kurtz, it's funny, I didn't even realize he was in this checklist when I bought it, which is hilarious because he'd be one of the biggest chases in here. I already just pulled a massive Kurtz auto the other day. All right, next pack. That would be another good one to pull. Trey Savage there's Caglione is in here, George Lombard, Thomas White, great prospect, Brandon Sproat, Zaire Hope, Kevin McGonigal, he's one of my top 5 chases. We got League Elites, Bryce Eldridge. And then Dante Nori, again, that's just a base card that's out of place. Charlie Condon, Carson Williams, Dylan Dreiling. 2 packs to go, box number 1. Should have an auto in each pack here. So we're going to finish relatively strong. Ooh, let's hope that's I don't think it's a blue auto. I think the auto is going to be turned around. There's Billy Amick. All right, we got a blue rainbow foil. Eshedri Vargas. 118 of 150 on the blue. It's pretty cool. I think I have a really good one of his first Bowmans. Carlos Pena. Let's see if this says image. It does. So they're all going to say that. Carlos Pena for, what was that? Tulsa Drillers. All I can think of when I think of Carlos Pena is Moneyball. It was Pena, right? Or is that a different Pena that I'm thinking of? I thought it was Carlos. Thomas White. Ooh. Oh, I was really hoping for Connor Griffin there. Thomas White on the insert. Then Levi Sterling, 133 of 150. And we have an auto right here. PJ Morlando. Nice. That's going to be numbered. Morlando's a high draft choice. 129 of 199. PJ Morlando. First round pick in 2024. He's 20 years old. So that is, I'm assuming, our best hit, but I'm not 100% sure. I think PJ might have struggled a little bit, so that might not outrank those other 2 autos, but it is numbered. So that was pretty nice. We got one more pack to go still. Very good box. There's Jesus Mate. His super was pulled. His super fractor. Connor Griffin's super fractor is also out. Not that I expect to pull a super, but it's nice to know what is out and what is not. All right, we have, what do we got in here? It looks like we got another chrome numbered auto. That's going to be a green to 99. This was a great box to start this series. Kalen Culpepper. James Tibbs, he was traded. Leo DeVries, one of the top prospects. George Lombard, X-Fractor, that's a nice one. Yankees top prospect. We got Sebastian Walcott, another one of the top guys. And the green auto. Oh, I just got done saying that I pull a bunch of this guy's autos. Luis Almeida for the Orioles, 92 of 99, green chrome auto. He is very young, 2006 birthday. So 19 years old, so a very young player. But that is a nice low-numbered auto. Definitely take that. Really good start for the 4 autos, I would say. Charlie Soto, there's Jang again, Aiden Smith, and Lazaro Montes. Another chase for me. I own really good Lazaro cards, but not his auto. All right, box number 2. We will do a miscellaneous total at the end, by the way, like I said in the beginning, but it's not going to be a huge total. The base and the chrome don't hold a ton of value. The inserts don't hold a ton of value. They don't go for a whole lot, so we don't got to go crazy on that. You'll see what I add at the end. It's not going to be nuts, that's for sure. All right, box 2. Looks like we're going to start with an auto, another paper one. There's your Savage again. Cam Smith is in here as well. Caleb Durbin, Colt Emerson, Blake Burke. Ballpark promos, DePaula. Great prospect for the Dodgers. And auto. Oh, it's going to be numbered. Sean Keys. Look at that color match with the Blue Jays. That's awesome. 147 of 150. 22 years old. Sean Keys. His numbers in Dunedin were great. 293 average, 829 OPS. Not bad at all. So Sean Keys color match. Take a numbered auto right off the hop. We got Chrome's Slade Caldwell also in here. Carson Williams, Eddie Reinders. Pack number 2. All right, we got some kind of a blue wave looking thing with an auto behind it. There's Matt Shaw, who's also in here. Bryce Eldridge. Johnny Farmello. I just pulled his auto from a Bowman product. Drafted Jack Caglione. That's a cool one. Drafted insert. Samuel Basallo. Ballpark promos. And Luke Adams. That's going to be the 150. 66 of 150 on the blue wave. I think he's a Brewers prospect. The auto. Juan Baez for the Mudcats. Non-numbered auto. Looks like a Brewers draft pick as well. Excuse me. Free agent from the Dominican. 2005, so he is 20 years old. Some really decent numbers there in Carolina. All right. Walker Janik, Kyle Henley, Zanatello, Trey Morgan. Trey Morgan's another good chase in this set. Hoping to pull one of his autos as well. All right. We got a chrome auto. It's going to be a base chrome auto. Luke Keyshaw in here, Augustin Ramirez. Those are 2 guys that were chasing an update. Dante Nori, Boston Barrow, Carson Bench, big chase for me. We got looks like a pink foil. Henry Ramos. Is this not numbered? It's got to be numbered, right? Yeah, it is. 145 of 199, Henry Ramos. Royals free agent from the Dominican. On the numbered rainbow foil, we got Thomas White, League Elites. Griff O'Farrell, and that looks like it's just one of the base cards. And the auto. We don't have an auto. That was a turned around chrome with a non-auto. That was weird. 146 is the code on that one. So I don't think, let me just check real quick. I don't think that's anything. 166, no. Just a flipped around card that teased us. So we're good. Kalen Culpepper in the chromes. Next pack. We got a green, I think. It looked like a green foil. There's Lombard and Jack Caglione again. Brandon Sproat. Bryce Rainier. Chase Davis. J.J. Weatherholt. Here's for the Angels. Green. Chris Cortez. I think it's green. It looks green. Chris Cortez is going to be numbered 11 of 99. Yep, definitely a green rainbow. For the other one's more green, though. The other one we pulled. It's kind of weird. Cortez, 23 years old, with some good numbers at Texas A&M. Los Santos, League Elites. And then we got, who is this? Riku Nishida, 188 of 199. I do not know who this is. White Sox, number 11. Is that the 11th overall pick or the 11th round, I wonder? He was born in Japan. Looks like he's got some minor league experience and a pretty good batting average. No power, but a pretty good batting average. So Nishida. Quintero, that is going to be a base card. And then our chromes. Rucker. Ramirez. There's Pena, Aiden Miller, and Basal. All right, 2 packs to go in the video. Should have autos in both packs. Unless we got shorted. There's not a lot of cards in this one. But we do have an auto, it looks like. There's like no chromes in here. There's only 3 chromes in this pack, which is very unusual. Carter Johnson, there's Travis Bazana, Marcelo, another few chases there. Slade Caldwell, Chase Burns. We have a Hunter Pence. Look at that. With the Round Rock Express. Hunter Pence was such a unique ball player. Lazaro Montes. And we got Victor Rodriguez. That is a Dodgers prospect, I believe. 57 of 75. I have pulled some of his good first Bowman stuff as well. And our auto. Numbered Arjun Namala. Nice for the Blue Jays. That is a nice numbered auto. 42 of 75, too. Wow. You can see Namala in Dunedin last year, really, really good power numbers. 16 home runs and only 319 at-bats. So he projects as, his average was only 232, but keep in mind, as a 20-year-old player. Arjun Namala. I do have his first Bowman auto. This one's got a little bit of issues down there, but nothing super crazy. That might be the best auto we pulled today. Cespedes Kuroda Grauer. Who is that? Oakland. And James Tibbs. All right, last pack of the rip. Been a really fun one so far. One more auto to go. This one looks like it has the normal chromes. Is that a paper auto? Nope, that's going to be numbered. We got a numbered auto to finish it off. Ben Hess. There's Namala again. We got this is going to be numbered for the Red Sox. Cespedes. And this one is 124 of 175 for Cespedes. Great numbers in limited at-bats there, as you can see. 10 doubles and 91 at-bats, 5 home runs. 1,000 OPS. So he's going to be an interesting player to watch. Theo Gillen, X-Fractor. We got Max Clark in our final auto. It's going to be numbered. Nice. Wow, we got 2 of them. Hyun Seok Jang. A little bit of nicks in the corner here, but nothing crazy. This is going to be numbered to 175. 28 of 175. Pretty cool to pull 2 of his autos because I'll probably sell the base auto now because I wanted to keep at least 1 of him. So that's pretty cool. Good way to finish it, for sure. And our final chromes, Long, Nankeel, Honeyman, and Flewelling. So not a bad rip at all. Really, really fun. Namala, Jang, Morlando. I feel like we hit Aiden Miller. We hit some really, really nice autos in this. And we didn't hit any of the big ones, which I like for part one, because that usually means people are going to think, oh man, there's a monster coming, which I love. At the end for miscellaneous, like I said, we're not going to go crazy. Some of these cards don't hold a ton of value outside of the numbered stuff, which we already put values up for the meaningful stuff. So we're going to add 10 per box, which is 20 total at the end for miscellaneous. And that number you see, that is our progress through part one. Now that part one is over, make sure to put your guess in as to where you think we're going to finish this challenge. And we'll be doing a closest guess giveaway for that. By the way, just an FYI, like I said, my Fanatics exclusive blasters, I ordered a full case and then I ordered 8 separate from the case. The case is not on the way. That was never shipped yet, but the 8 is on the way. That might be coming tomorrow. Also, we will be announcing very soon, either tomorrow or the next day, the winners of the Whatnot giveaways of the hobby boxes for the last full case challenge. So be on the lookout for that video coming soon. If you want to continue to follow along with the full case profit challenge, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.